Everybody, it's Randall again. So tonight we're going to talk about Trump's letter, and I think we should address it a little bit different than I've seen the media play it. See, they try to portray Trump as a bumbling fool, with his constant misspellings on Twitter, his ramblings about low flow toilets, and just some of the bizarre things he says. Especially that letter. And the one thing that I just can't get out of my mind is he talks about Nancy Pelosi's teeth for whatever reason. And then I began to think about Richard Nixon. See, Nixon knew his goose was cooked. As much as denials, he tried to play it off as he knew he was done. And instead of being removed from office, he decided, I'm just going to cut my losses and resign. Now, to understand the type of person Richard Nixon was, Richard Nixon would get upset at himself for winning a game of solitaire because that means he had beaten himself. Richard Nixon was very highly competitive. He hated to lose. He blamed everybody under the sun for Kennedy defeating him in the first televised debate. He didn't think it was a mere swab of sweat. He blamed the makeup person, he blamed the camera guy, he blamed the person that did the lighting. Okay. He didn't want to take any of the blame for himself because he had a competitive nature about him. And that's how Trump is. Okay. Trump, he'll take any advantage he can get if it means he comes out on top. So this is how I view this letter that he wrote. This is where I put this letter. He's setting the stage for something here. He's setting the stage for him to be able to resign from office for health reasons. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to get impeached. And we're going to get close to the votes. And then he's going to decide, I resign. I need to take care of my health first. Mike Pence will be the president because that's what happens. The vice president ascends to the level of presidency. And I really think that's where Trump's game is here. I think deep down he knows he's in trouble. I think he was at first in denial. Then came acceptance. He came to acceptance. He said he thinks he knows he's going to go down. And what a better way to keep the media giving attention to him than to issue that bizarre, rambling, incoherent letter. It's gamesmanship, pure and simple. Trump has had 40 years' experience at trying to manipulate the media. And this letter is the next chapter in that book. He's going to resign. He's going to cite health reasons. And all of his minions out there, his his rabid fan base, they're going to be like, oh, you forced out Trump. And he's going to use that. He's going to use that to his advantage. Doesn't matter if Trump broke the law to them. No. Trump could relieve himself on ground zero and they'd still applaud him. Trump's going to go out on his terms. And his terms is, I'm going to resign before they can remove me. He's going to take a page out of Nixon's playbook. History has shown us throughout these 3.5 years of how much it is repeating itself, how much the Nixon era is repeating itself in the guise of Trump. I mean, hell, Trump had somebody in his cabinet named HR, for Christ's sake. Okay? History has said, hey, I'm repeating myself, guys, and we've ignored it. So mark my words. Come this time, well, it'll be next year. Okay, it won't be next month. It'll literally be next year. Sometime next year, you're going to see Trump resign from office. He's going to cite health reasons. And he's going to go on tour saying they forced me out. And he will get the pity of his base because they view him not as a president. They view him as a messiah. Mark my words, before Trump can be removed, he's going to resign. That's all. Have a good night and a better tomorrow.